Growing up with type 1 diabetes was hard, especially when I was diagnosed at the age of 11. It's such an awkward time for a preteen, especially as a young girl who just wants to fit in and be like everybody else. Being hit with such a life-changing diagnosis was quite hard to deal with. And for many years, probably up until my 20s, I made it my sole mission to hide as much as I could of my diabetes. When I was at school, I did everything sort of behind the scenes. If I was out and about with family or friends in a restaurant, I'd look for the nearest bathroom. I would never even think of injecting at the table. I was just constantly in fear of people finding out, or people staring, or people treating me differently, or people looking at me differently like I was sick or unwell, or I had this fear that people would discover what life was truly like for me. And that all changed one day when I came across the diabetic online community. I found some profiles. I came across a bunch of different people who just truly embraced their diabetes with confidence, with power, with pride, really. And it made me want to be one of those people who didn't really care so much about what other people were thinking, and more about putting myself first. What's easier for me? It started off slowly, so it's definitely something that has built up over time in terms of confidence. I started with accepting the Freestyle Libre into my life, actually. Obviously, for me, that was the first time that diabetes became more visible, because obviously you can inject, you can finger prick in hidden away somewhere. But the Freestyle Libre is something that's stuck on to your arm, and people are going to notice that. And I had this fear that people were going to ask me what it's about, or stare when I'm on the tube on the way to work. But coming across all these people online who it didn't seem to faze them, I thought, I can do this as well. They just inspired me. So I started with the Freestyle Libre, and it took a couple of months to get used to having something on your body that does cause people to kind of go, oh, what's that? Is it a nicotine patch? But eventually I just kind of forgot that it was there, and I just kind of carried on with my daily life, and I felt empowered, and I felt like, I wonder if this is what people feel when they just out there living their life, not caring about what other people think. So it started off slowly. So it went on from the Freestyle Libre to injecting in public. I no longer bothered to look for the nearest bathroom. I no longer bothered to look for the nearest corner that was shadowed away from everybody else. If I was in a restaurant and I needed to give my insulin, that's what I would do, because that's what I need to do to live. So why should I be hiding that? It went from injecting in public to talking about it, just like I would talk about anything else. I was open with my friends, I was open with my family, and I actually felt so much more support than I thought I would. And I'm almost gutted that I didn't do this earlier, because as a teenager, as a child, if you have that feeling that everybody around you knows what you're going through, it's life-changing. So, I had family members come up to me and say, I had no idea that this was your life. Like, you never spoke about it. You never told us what it was truly like. And now the understanding that my friends and family have has just grown to the point where I feel truly even safer around them, because they know how to act when I'm low. They know, they know how to spot when I'm high. So all of those kind of things have definitely helped my journey in confidence with diabetes. And And it's definitely been a life-changing journey, and it's not an easy one, because finding confidence within yourself and finding confidence within your own body is a very hard task to do, especially when you feel like you come with so much baggage, so many needles, so many pokes and prods. You know, it's not the easiest of tasks, but it's definitely a work in progress. And I've just recently accepted a new pump into my life, the T-Slim, and it's something that I would never have done had I not managed to grow within myself and my confidence with my type 1 diabetes. So I owe a lot of that to the online community and all the people that I saw embracing who they are, what they are, their life with diabetes and how it affects them. I owe so much of my confidence to those people, because really when you grow together, that's when you can really grow within yourself. And yeah, that's my experience with you know, growing with my confidence, with my type 1 diabetes, and I'm in a much better place now. Life feels freer. You might think that hiding in the shadows is easier because you don't have to talk about it, there's less of a burden, but it's exhausting hiding constantly. It's exhausting trying to figure out where the nearest bathroom is so that you can give your blood sugars. And actually, my blood sugar control and my HbA1c have improved massively, dramatically, since I've just, you know, embraced what I need to do when I need to do it. I'm not delaying my bolus because I'm scared that people will see. I'm doing what I need to do for the best of my health, and I'm just out there living. And if people don't like it, screw them.